Welcome back, episode 3. We're still going with Breathedge. It's fun. I can tell you can spend a lot of time in it. I think I'm going to have to start trimming out some of the exploration and resource gathering, but I'll make sure to loop everyone in when we get to the fun and exciting parts. Last time, we were mainly just gathering stuff. We geared up a bit better. We've got a drill, some shears, an oxygen balloon so we can go a little bit further, and we're starting to get better materials. I did notice just at the end of last episode, that there's some more icons around. So there's the fire, there's the no Wi-Fi. That's our eventual target over there. What else do we have? We've got the handcuffs. I don't know whether these are just like places I've explored before and it's letting me know, or whether there are things to do. Anyway, I'm thinking, if we go back inside, I'm sorry that I keep running around. I'm thinking, we still need to find lead. So these suits aren't really useful yet. And we still need to find a light bulb. I have no idea how to make a light bulb. Once we have the scanner, I'm sure that's going to unlock a bunch of extra technology. So this scrapper. I keep saying scraper. It's a scrapper. Let us go check out the handcuffs. And if it's nothing else interesting there, well, I'll probably cut the footage. I just got here, and yes, we pulled the condom off his head last time, but I just noticed there's a light bulb! I mean, there's also a hammer and all this other stuff, but now with the light bulb, I know the icon didn't disappear, but now that we have a light bulb, we can make the scanner and we can get that boom of technology. So let's go back to base and do that. We've made it back. We now have the light bulb. Tools. Scanner! Now we're going to go scan a bunch of things. So the scanner is going to go in place of our shears. First thing to scan. Yeah! Still don't understand what that is. Still pee on it though. Oh wow, okay. Am I that dumb? I need to be aiming at it this whole time. Okay. So if I keep peeing on it, what else is gonna bring me? Ain't this gripping. Fabric. Oh, because it was saying it's the reverse sucking thing. Quench your thirst. That makes a lot of sense. Peeing just uses up all my thirst. Let's go out and scan some stuff. First thing, chair. Where'd my aluminium go? No. I'm not going to make it back this time. 3, 2. Wow, okay, you lose health really quickly. I was out there exploring. And to be honest, I didn't really find that much stuff to scan. I thought there was more. I don't know if there's anything left in the base for scanning. Just lots of stuff for examining. I mean, I found a pot, I guess. I was out there looking, and I think it's a silly idea to just try and hunt for things to scan. They'll probably come up when I see them. Like, there was 1 or 2 things, but I don't really want to go back and have to review the footage for that, so let's move past that. You still not die. It is so grief. I can't tell what you want. Whatever. I'm thinking the next journey is, I guess fire is closest. So, but fire was cold over there. So let's... I want to say great. Great, not grief. My very bad language. Uh-huh, sure. Still don't trust you. We're going to go have a look over in those places in a moment. See if there's anything here. There is not. Presumably I just go too far and I suffocate and I die. That's the edge of the map, is that you can't sustain oxygen. Which is a decent mechanic. Alright. Let's fill up our oxygen and then we're going to start heading that way. I'm so dumb. I was like, oh yeah, we'll find them as we go. But I remembered there's all this TV stuff. New blueprint. Oh, these are mostly examine. Exhausted supply. That's fine. What was that? More honey. So, let's continue into this. Oh, that's a bunch of freaking mannequins.
A lot of various goods were transported in the cargo holds of the liner unnamed. The Global Funeral Agency rented only a small part of the ship's space in the framework of the advertising company and has nothing to do with these goods.
You go play with the mannequins. Can I break them? Oh, I can knock them. I don't know if that's worse. Some plastic, some wiring. But I think what we're going to have to do... Yeah, alright. Well, one, we're going to have to get home. But we will need to start setting up some oxygen factories, I suspect. Because I'm going to get damaged again. Alright. Sitting here, wasting all my oxygen. You know, it's just pumping into space, presumably. We want to get that way. But it's too cold over there. So we want to get that way, but that's too far. I can make a bunch of oxygen candles. But I think, you know, the game wants me to make an oxygen kind of like hub. So we're going to make an oxygen hub somewhere over there. Let me gather the resources for that. And then we'll craft it and we'll go put it over there. Yoink. If you can explore your body, flesh can be noticed by rescuers and you become a hero. What? Alright, with that, I think we do have enough. So, object, stationed. Oxygen station, thick electrical tape. If we go into our... We've got enough for that. Go resources, thick electrical tape. Object, stations, oxygen station. Yeah. And a handmade unit with batteries producing oxygen based on hydrolysis. It heats up so much. Yeah, you better not. So that's what the normal description is. I'm going to throw it in there. I don't know if we need one of these. But let's... You can be proud of this and shove it into any oxygen stations. Yeah. So let's make one of these. Is it also huge? No, it's not too huge. And we are now going to go out reasonably that way, I believe. Maybe in a blob down there. And we will make this oxygen station. Because, yeah, we want to start tapping in some of these structures. Ruins, wreckages. And I guess we should go roughly the distance of half a tank. And I do want it to be line of sight to home so that we can always, like, get back to it. Alright, here's going to be good.
If this station doesn't explode, your engineering skills will be reconsidered. I recommend that you investigate the immediate vicinity in search of radiation protective equipment for flying to the evacuation zone.
Alright. Let's whack this here. And now we go refill. Aye, look at that. Okay, so it is limited. So what if we get this thing? Generally is inside out battery. All of this fits in fancy case and has a name. So I guess I needed that to plug into here. Anyway, I'm wasting time. Let's check this one out.
We won't find any dead children here, otherwise we will never escape the attacks of human rights activists.
Salt.
Oh no, that's what I was worried about. Hold on. The data analysis shows that this subject is 45 years old. This is an ordinary dead man with signs of drug intoxication. His body is reduced in half and he was killed in a sadistic way. It's alright, we've avoided a scandal.
I don't know. Box of salt. I don't know what all the salt is for. We have some, but I'm not going to stress too much about it. Alright, not a huge amount here. Let's go back to oxygen. Yeah, it does let us know. And then we'll go and explore the next one. Maybe that. Glug, 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 glug. It doesn't hold a lot of oxygen, doesn't it? Alright. This way! Wait, which way? Yeah, let's go look at that.
Paint during the crash. Even the service center wouldn't be able to clean it from the inside. It's impossible to repair it. The paint itself also has no value after freezing. The safe is private property, and the Global Funeral Agency is indifferent to the fact of its opening.
Retina
the
mismatch.
Breathedge Global Funeral Agency. We care about your reputation.
So there's a bunch of frozen paint. Oh, there's a mask thing. Is this going to be the death of me?
It's probably the owner of the shuttle with paint, who's engaged in illegal pumping during the crash, judging by the traces of paint on his hands and a huge hose stuck to his face.
I guess I'm now going to take that and shove that into the eye thing. Where's my oxygen? Alright, let's try this retina scan again. The chicken... Oh my gosh. Lead paint! And some electrical tape. Now we know how to make lead paint. That is fantastic. We can make most of the suit, I think. I always do that. And I'm sure we're going to need lots of rubber. Alright. Home is 272 meters. That's 100... The math's almost worked out. That was just quicker to go to home, which means this would have been useless. But it seems like we can deconstruct this if we require. So I'm not too worried. Alright, I'm going to fill up on oxygen, and then we're going to beeline it back to home. And I will see you there. So does that mean all of this is paint as well? Or something? I don't really know what I'm looking at. I mean, it's pretty, but I don't know what I'm looking at. Alright, just made it back home. So we are going to see what we need to do to make the rest of the suit. Equipment. Lead paint times 2. We still need glass. But, anyway. Composite. Lead paint. Paint lead. Where do we get painted lead from? Presumably all the way back over there. Where I just came from. I keep cutting it fine, so I think I'm going to need more of these tanks. None of these are useful for making lead paint. I'm going to do some running around, see if I can find any more paint or lead, really. And I'll, oh, we got salty package. More hunger, less thirst. Okay, I understand what that one's for then. I don't know how just eating salt gives you food, but I'm no scientist. Alright, paint, lead. Let's see what we can do. So I realize if I want to get red paint, I probably need to keep exploring down in that direction. But that's probably not going to be enough oxygen for all of this, so I'm just doing some material collection. Like, I started whacking this rock and then I almost died again. That was a mistake. But these things seem to give you no resources sometimes, which is really frustrating. And they're really hard to find. Like, or they're really far away. So, let me just grab some more oxygen. Oxygen not included. That would be a fun game to play. Enjoying the game so far. Does have some grind to it. And I guess it does break it up with little comedic interjects or what have you. But, yeah. It's some grind. But I guess it's a survivalish game and that's what you get. Alright, well, I'm going to keep whacking rocks. So here I am, still whacking rocks. But I've just noticed there's something over there. And I might have to go investigate. Ah, another empty rock. Yeah, it's on there as well. Is this the alkali stuff again? Yes. I didn't have a whole lot of use for alkali yet, so I'm not going to fill up my inventory, because inventory management is starting to become a thing. I'm constantly full on my backpack, and my internal storage is now kind of full. I wonder if there's like a chest or a container or something that we can discover. Yeah, if we have a look in here, that's basically full. This is basically full. I guess some of these resources can be combined. But there's the enter thick electrical tape, but I feel like that is not the most... Because like, what if we need to use rubber for something else? Anyway, still on the hunt for aluminium. Maybe there's a better way, but I have not found it yet. Some of you are probably screaming at me. I just found this, and the amount of times I've gone past this. Drill. This is what the drill's for! Aluminium's so cheap. I wonder how much we get. 3. Okay, that's not fantastic, but I'm sure there is more pockets. Okay. That's ice, ice, ice. Nice. Really, is that the only pocket? But now we know it exists. Ice, ice, ice. You know, I never checked out what the big blue blob stuff is. Down, I can drill it. It's pretty. Okay. Now we know there's a steady supply of ice. And in theory, we could have a steady supply of aluminium. This will alleviate some of our issues. Can't believe it took me that long to find it. You're probably all screaming at me. I'm sorry. But now, yes, we are going to make... Where is it? Station. Another oxygen station. Hook that up. And I feel like if we're going to go exploring, we just need to stock up on scrappers. That's right. Scrapper, not scraper. Alright. Wait, some food. I'm gonna get some more resources, and then we're gonna get going. I'm sorry. We've kitted up, we've got our station, we've got some food. Not a heap of it, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna head this way and see if we can find some red paint. Because yeah, the story is that that's all red paint spilt everywhere, right? I got a joke for you. What is blue and smells like red paint? That's right, it's blue paint. Ba-dum-tsh. I should just add sound effects in post. I'm terrible. So I think I'm going to try and get as close as I can to this, because I'm pretty sure this is the red paint. That was the story, right? And there's also a signal in there. I'm gonna basically push it as far as I can. Might have to pop a one of these. I should have one to get me there and one to get me back. And we're gonna set up the balloon inside. Let's hope. Yeah, that's going to go in that slot.
A large accumulation of toxic colorant has been discovered. If you find a container with this substance, you may receive irreversible brain damage and also improve the anti-radiation protection of the spacesuit.
Really hope I can install it. Alright, let's install it. Right in the entrance. Now we're going to refill, and then we're going to go mining. Let's go! Can't chip anything off the walls? Nope. Did it go blomp? Oh. I guess it is frozen solid. Anything in here? Nope. Looks like decoration.
It looks like a tank with paint.
Lead plate! And it gave me nothing. Oh, wait. Nice. Drill required. And paint. Alright, that's enough for the radiation suit. Oh, that makes me happy. This looks like another tank. And did I see another lead ball? What's this? Lead ball. Alright. I'm going to get back to the oxygen. We really need to wrap up this episode. I think it's dragging on pretty far. I'm not really tracking it too closely. My apologies. Oh, I'm going to die here, aren't I? Oxygen, oxygen. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap this up. And in the next episode, we will make some of that radiation kit. Assuming I don't die now. Make some of the radiation kit and maybe explore further towards the end goal. Alright, thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you next time.